BM trouble you. BM trouble me. You know, the world of automotive is slowly changing, right? It's changing in respect to, check out the new forklift. I think we did that already. Let me see. I don't know if I could set this up here, right? I can film myself, but the world in automotive is changing. And how it's changing is, I don't make them, I don't break them. I didn't design them, I just fix them. Screw you, pay me. Because when you buy a car like this, you've asked for it. You have asked for the kick in the balls that this car gives. It's not the mechanic. And the day of walking into a shop like this and, oh, he's taking all my money. Oh, this guy wants to charge me this. Oh, this guy wants to sell me this is bullshit. Not happening. You bought the car. Now you're dumping it in my lap. I don't want it here. I got Mercedes to work on. They're a better car, an easier car, and less BS. However, they're getting as bad as these real fast. So with that said, let's stop the BS of, oh, the mechanic is taking all my money, and oh, they charge so much. Oh, and the dealer is so expensive, and this and that. I don't make them, I don't break them, I just fix them. Sorry, pay me. It's not my fault, it's your fault. It's your fault you decided to buy the X7 that has an engine that looks like this, okay? Oh, just shut the light off. Oh yeah, let me just snap my fingers and shut the light off. Or worse, this. You won't even get into that car. But, you know, and here's another one. Has rich codes. Rich codes. Go in, scan, check, test, check, test. Nothing to say why it has rich codes. And it's only every once and again. Not all the time, but every once and again. And oddly enough, one of my counterparts, there's a BMW shop, real good guy, super sharp guy, has a GL450 about the same year with the same rich code problem. And it's driving him up a wall. So hopefully today we can sort this nightmare. But, you know, it's not like we're working on these things. It's not like we're working on these Asian things that drive for 150,000, then start to fall apart and be nightmares. And look, I've worked on these too. They suck as well. Nowhere near as bad as these do. And look, the 63, oh, I just have an oil leak. Just fix the oil leak. Okay, let's take the engine out of the car to fix the oil leak because, I don't know, maybe this guy didn't tighten something. It is what it is. Turbo cooling lines, cam covers, you name it, you got it. It needs it. Where does it start and end? Again, I don't make them, I don't break them, I just fix them. You pay me. That's the way it goes. That's the way it is. You know, here's another little honey. You know, we're doing body work over here because we got it like that. And I got to tell you, the money in body work is unbelievable. Like, it's okay, this is broke. Take the parts off, fix it, and put it back together, and you're done. And get this big fat check from the insurance company. Whereas, pull your hair out of your head, bend over backwards, get 10 hours in the car, figure out you're going to charge the customer only for 6 because, you know, you feel bad for them, and take it in the shooter. Whereas body work, it's broken. Fix it. Here's what's broken. You can see what's broken. Buy the parts, straighten it out, put it on the car, and you're done. And here's your big fat insurance check. I love that crap. But now here we go. Oh, so I got an antifreeze leak and an oil leak combined. Oh, what do you mean it's $12,000? Why is it $12,000? Are you robbing me? No, I'm not. I'm telling you the reality of life owning a car like this. This guy happens to be a real good dude. This guy knows what's up. As soon as I gave him the price, he said, Stevie, get it done. Just get it done. And you want to know why these cars are so heavy, right? Look at this. Where's the other car? Oh, there it is. This is all of what comes off to do this. You know, look, all you mechanics out there who are giving your work away, who are charging $100 an hour or $150 an hour at a shop, it's time. If you're not north of $200 an hour working on European cars, you're losing money. Look at all the crap coming off this vehicle. All right, front end. And let's not forget, don't mind the mess back here. I got to get my Graziano working. I'm having a little electrical issue with it, so I had to pull it off the wall. And, of course, that means I had to kind of monkey the whole place and make a mess out of it. Another mental note, 7-inch grinders are the most expensive grinding wheels, hardest to find. Do yourself a favor, get an 8-inch grinder or a 6-inch grinder, or put the 6-inch wheels on the 7-inch grinder if you like, but I'm a dick like this. I want 7-inch wheels on my 7-inch grinders, so I bought 7-inch wheels for my grinders. Anyway, so these are the new honeys getting plugged in, both 220. I'm gonna let the guys have these, I think, in the shop. So that's the grinder story. I'm getting the devices straightened out. Finally, we're still not done. Still not done, but we're getting it there. I got the little South Bend corner over here. Little South Bend corner, right? Nice. How's that looking? Right? Oh, and I got a Dalton over there. A Rivette over there. Monarch 10EE. Restoration job. 16 valve Cosworth. Welding machines. Look at this shit show. Oh, so I got lucky on Facebook. So I got this compressor, right? And it's seen better days. You know, Hurricane Sandy got to it, but I used it afterwards. And then I let it sit. Engine doesn't run, carburetor. Well, no. Yeah, engine doesn't run, carburetor issue, this, that, everything else. Who knows how much salt water got in there. It is what it is. So I found this bad boy on Facebook. I'm plunking the engine and compressor off that, sticking it on this, and I'm going to resell this. I paid $250. I'm going to put it up for $150, and there'll be somebody who wants to buy it and make it work. See you later. Goodbye. Yep. So, I don't know, man. Oh, here's the exhaust. Thing weighs a ton. Weighs a ton. Stainless. But, yeah, again, all you mechanics out there who are doing favors, giving your money away, stop it. Stop it. Charge the customer. You know, if I knew my job was going to be this difficult, I would have done something like being a doctor or a lawyer. Much easier profession. Much easier. First of all, the people walking the doctor's office telling you what's wrong with them, right? The car doesn't tell me what's wrong with it. I got to figure that out. Plus, people don't really change, and there's only like two kinds. Yes, sorry to everybody out there who thinks there's more than one type of person. There's a male and a female, that's it. I don't want to hear shit about that. That shit's over with. Done. Anyway, so at the end of the day, a lawyer, you know, gets his degree, and the only thing he has to pay for is the girl who does all the work in the office and his education. So, you know, they got it easy compared to us. This shit show, the ever-changing aspect of nightmarish BS, walking in the door, needing stuff that busts your knuckles, that shit there, that costs. And like I said, I am done having guys. I get a lot of mechanics from other shops coming through here for help. And I got no problem with helping guys in the business. We should all stick together. But what I don't like is when I fix a car and I charge a guy $300 to tell him what's wrong with it, and he turns around and charges the guy $250 or $300 just to give it back to him and doesn't fix it, or worse, fixes it at his cost and doesn't get paid. So stop giving your shit away. Get paid. Charge people. The dealers, you know, they charge $250 an hour, but their hour is double our hours. So that's where they get you. And you know what? The dealership gives it all. I'm not going to bash the dealers. They give massages, pool tables, bagels, water, all of that crap. At the end of the day, they deserve... Why is there a sticker on this yet? Put a sticker on this. Oh, don't even tell me. Oh, FedEx has got a delivery for me. I wonder if it's another Vice. Yeah, got the American flag out there, loud and proud on the parts car. Rocking and rolling. All right, look, I got to go to work. But all you mechanics, stop doing favors. Stop giving your money away. Charge customers $250 an hour on European cars for me. Using All Data or Mitchell is the way to fly. No more favors. Start to charge. Doctors and lawyers are $500, $600, $700 an hour. Why can't we be for doing shit like this?